Hello everyone, welcome to our chapter. We are discussing the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. In previous session, we discussed different terms related to morphology. Here we are discussing the terminologies related to flower. Already we discussed bisexual, unisexual, staminate, pistillate, monoecious, dioecious, trimerous, tetramerous, pentamerous, actinomorphic, zygomorphic, asymmetrical features of the flower. Okay, so I hope all you can understand the portion that we have discussed in previous section. Next I am discussing here that polycephalus, gamocephalus, polypetalus, gamopetalus, perianth, polyphylus and the gamophilus. You have any idea what is this polycephalus, gamocephalus, polypetalus, like that? So sepals. When the sepals are separate, the terms are polycephalus. When the sepals are separate, the term is polycephalus. Okay, when the sepals are fused, if the sepals are fused, so the term is Gamo means unite. Okay, gamocephalus. Clear? Then the next one is polypetalus. On the same way, if the petals are free, that is known as, if the petals of a flower that is free, that is known as polypetalus. Okay, and the petals are fused, that is known as gamo. So gamo, the term always used for the fusion, gamopetalus. Clear? In some case we can't distinct calyx and corolla. That means we can't separate the calyx and corolla. So the collective name for that type of that group of plants, that is perianth, Perianth, perianth. So the unit of the perianth, that is tepal, Tepal, tepal. Okay, again I am repeating. So calyx means the part of the calyx is sepal. Corolla means the part of the corolla, that is petal. Okay, then in some cases we can't distinguish calyx and the corolla. So calyx and the corolla collectively known as perianth. The unit of the perianth is tepal. Okay, it may be polyphylus or gamophilus. Poly means the tepals are free and gamo means the tepals are fused. Mainly this perianth is seen in monocot flowers. Our lily is an example for the perianth flower. Clear? Next we are discussing, the next topic that we are discussing, that is perigynous, epigynous and hypogynous condition of a flower. Perigynous, hypogynous and the epigynous condition of a flower. All these are based on their ovary. Okay. So first one discussing that hypogynous. So this portion is the ovary. Okay. After the ovary, below this ovary portion, the flower portion are seeing, the sepal portion is seeing this after this ovary portion. Here the ovary is superior. And the petals also arise from the base of this base of the ovary. So here ovary superior. That condition is known as hypogynous. When the ovary remains superior and other floral parts remain below it, that is known as hypogynous. Hibiscus is an example for the hypogynous flower. Okay, hypogynous means ovary seen in the superior portion, ovary seen above, and all other parts are seen below the ovary. That is known as hypogynous. Example: China rose, brinjal and the mustard. Okay, the next one is perigynous. Not perigynous, epigynous. One is I am telling epigynous. So epigynous means here the ovary portion seen below. Seen below means it is inferior. All other parts are seen above the ovary. Okay, so epigynous flower means a flower in which the receptacle fused with the ovary and they become inferior. The other part of the flower like calyx, corolla, androecium, androecium, all other parts are seen above the ovary and the ovary is said to be inferior. Okay, example for this group is cucumber, guava, all the sunflower, all these are the examples of the epigynous. So on the base of the position of the ovary, plants or the flowers are classified into hypogynous, epigynous and the perigynous. In hypogynous, the ovary is superior. All other floral parts are seen below the ovary. Just reverse of the hypogynous, that is epigynous. In this, ovary is inferior. All other floral parts are seen above the ovary. Okay, next is perigynous. Perigynous means the position of the ovary is half inferior and the half superior. That means some floral parts are seen above the ovary and some are seen below the ovary. So here the ovary is situated half superior and half inferior. That condition is known as perigynous. That condition is known as perigynous. Clear it is. So these are the three type of classification based on the ovary. So perigynous example rose, plum, peach. Rose, plum, peach is an example for perigynous. Perigynous means half inferior and half superior. Okay. Next is epigynous. Epigynous means inferior ovary. Inferior ovary. So all other floral parts are seen above the ovary. Example cucumber, guava, sunflower. Hypogynous ovary, that means superior ovary. Superior ovary means all other parts are seen below the ovary. Okay, so over here ovary is the superior one. Example for that is China rose, brinjal and the mustard. Clear? It's a very important portion. The diagram also important. Next we are discussing aestivation. Aestivation. The next topic is aestivation. Okay. The arrangement of sepals and petals on the thalamus is known as aestivation. How the sepals and petals are arranged. Okay, that is known as aestivation. So on the basis of this, there are mainly four type of aestivation: valvate, twisted, imbricate, and waxillary. Okay. Valvate means, that means they are not the margins of the segment just touching one another but not overlapping. Here the petals or this calyx are touching, okay, but they are not overlapping. On this way they are touching but they are not overlapping. So this is an example for valvate aestivation. So next is twisted. So always aestivation example organisms are Calotropis. Calotropis is an example for valvate aestivation. Next one is twisted. Twisted means here twisting. Okay, twisting one by one. This is twisting. So calyx and corolla both are twisting here. Okay, so that type of aestivation is twisted. Example: China rose, cotton, and the lady's finger. Okay. Next one is imbricate. Imbricate means the aestivation with irregular overlapping. Here this twisting have a regular arrangement, but here they have no regular arrangement. Okay. That type of irregular overlapping where one floral leaf is completely out and one floral leaf is completely in. One floral leaf is completely out and one floral leaf is completely in. This type of arrangement is seen in imbricate aestivation. Example for this group is Cassia, Gulmohar. All these are the example for imbricate aestivation. Clear? So first we discuss valvate aestivation. Valvate aestivation means the margins of the segments just touching one another but not overlapping. Example: corolla of the calotropis. Okay. Twisted means each segment are overlapping regularly. Example for that group is China rose, cotton, and lady's finger. And imbricate aestivation means one floral part is all fully in the inside and one is fully outside. Irregular overlapping is seen. Okay, Cassia, Gulmohar, all the example. All the figures in the morphology chapter is very, very important. Then the next is waxillary aestivation. Axillary aestivation means here they contain 3 types of petals. Here the all petals are looks like, but here 3 types of petals are seen. One large petal, then 2 petals, then next 2 petals, and here another petal. Okay, so this type of aestivations are seen in our pea plant, payru chedi. Okay, so the family of the pea plant is papilionaceous. Okay, so here this large petal that is known as standard petal, and these 2 side petals that is known as wing petal, and these 2 connected petals that is known as keel petal. So in case of axillary aestivation, 3 types of corolla is there. One is standard petal and the 2 wing petal, and one is the keel petal. This type of arrangement is seen in the axillary aestivation. Clear?